What's going on, everybody? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and if you didn't already know, Final Fantasy 15 is coming to PC. I don't know how you wouldn't know that by now, because it's been around and the news has been all over the place. Well, not only that, but a little while back they launched a benchmark. I ran the benchmark a few times. There was a couple of sound issues which have actually been not rectified, but in the meantime they've been figured out that they seem to be related to USB speaker devices or USB audio devices. It's not 100% confirmed what's going to be fixed or whatever, but that's the common denominator in there because it's all been found out. Anyway, we ran the benchmark a few times. We ran it on stream. We ran it specifically for Ansel purposes, the usual, you know how it is. And just yesterday, Square Enix actually released, I won't say ninja released because they did announce it a week ago, that there would be a Final Fantasy 15 playable demo for the PC version. So that's it. We ran that, and that's obviously what you're seeing here now. I was playing around with it, and I'll get to the actual details about that now in a second. But anyway, I just want to say, obviously next week, the game actually launches a week from now. I'm recording this on the 27th of February, so the game actually releases next week on Tuesday as well, actually on March 6th, when the Final Fantasy 15 Glorious PC Gaming Master Race version finally actually launches. Now, here is what I want to talk about with this, okay? I have played Final Fantasy 15 before. I didn't finish it, but I played it. I specifically bought a PlayStation 4 Pro around launch. I think I got it about a month after launch. It could have been about a week or 2 weeks, to be honest. I don't remember. It was sometime back in 2016. That's give you a general idea, because I knew I wanted to play Final Fantasy 15 on it, and with what I knew that Square Enix were actually working on a 60 FPS performance mode, or a 60 FPS target performance mode for the PlayStation 4 Pro, I said, okay, this seems to be my deal, because this game, I had previously played the Platinum demo, the original version of the Platinum demo. Sorry, not the, yeah, wait, no, hang on, let me do that again. We played the, yes, I'm actually leaving that in as into the video, just so my thought process seems slightly less scrambled. Anyway, I played Episode Duskgate, there you go, that's the one I was thinking of. I played 1.0 version of that, which was awful. I played 2.0 version of that, which was awful. And then I played the Platinum version, or the Platinum demo, which was also awful. Actually, I might have got all those backwards, I don't remember which order they were released in. But I played the three of them, and I was very, very skeptical. The game ran like absolute shit, the combat was absolute shit, the gameplay was absolute shit. But anyway, that's almost beside the point, because I knew that game would be unplayable in a state similar to that, so there was no way I was going to try play it without using a performance mode of one of the slightly higher powered consoles. Anyway, it turned out that the PS4 Pro performance mode was absolute shite, and of course the game itself being bad as it is, it gave me no reason to actually finish it and continue playing it. I was just very disappointed overall. Holy shit, I've rambled for this long without actually saying what I want to say. So anyway, despite all the major shortcomings of almost every facet of this game, including the fact that they are beating the absolute living shit of it to death, because now it's having DLC extended all the way to 2019, and not to mention the absolute obvious whoring as it is with stuff like Pot Noodle, or whatever the specific brand is, and stuff like Assassin's Creed, which isn't even a Square Enix franchise. No, Q, back on topic. Anyway, what you're seeing here is the Final Fantasy 15 Glorious PC Gaming Master Race Edition running at full maxed out settings, including NVIDIA TurfWorks, NVIDIA HairWorks, and whatever the other one is. It's like Shadow Lip or something. I don't remember what it is. And you're seeing everything else completely maxed out at above 60 frames per second, a solid above 60 frames per second. And I will say this, it does definitely improve the combat. The performance mode on PS4 Pro was pretty bad. In your average combat, it would kind of hover in around the 40s, usually dropping even lower because of all the alpha effects and all the crazy stuff that was going on. But I will say this, it actually does feel a lot better, as you would imagine, on PC. It obviously looks considerably better. There was many graphical issues on the console versions. There was dithering all over the place. But even on the consoles, you could always see the game had the potential to look spectacular. And the PC, of course, does just that. But I just want to highlight something in this video just to make this point, that the difference and the absolute gulf in every possible facet and aspect of this game, from the console versions, including the Xbox One X version, a version I haven't specifically played myself, but hell, we've all seen the analysis and all of it, and it's very, very slightly improved over the PS4 Pro, which is as it is. But the sheer gulf in every aspect compared to the PC version is immense. The playability is considerably improved, and trust me, this game, with all its terrible gameplay, needs the improvement as much as it can get. From a visual standpoint, the game looks fantastic. I'm personally rendering it at native 1440p, with, as I mentioned, graphical settings completely maxed out, and the difference is crazy. It almost looks like a launch game for a next generation console. I'm not saying that they're going to look that good, but the point is the gulf and the actual difference of what you would see from, say, a 360 game onto an Xbox One game, or a PS3 game onto a PS4. So I just want to say that even though Square Enix have done some questionable stuff in the last decade, if not more, from dodgy ports to dodgy remasters to, well, just dodgy games and dodgy handling of franchises, and just Final Fantasy 15 and everything about it in general, I do want to say kudos. This is a great port. It runs fairly well. Granted, I do have a beefy PC, but the main thing is it's got the performance and the visual fidelity to back it up. When the game launches next week, I am actually going to try and play it and finish it. Maybe not straight away right off the bat. Final Fantasy 15, of course, is a very long game, and I'd rather have my schedule open for Ni no Kuni 2 when that launches at the end of next month. But we'll see how it goes anyway. So what's the deal with you and Final Fantasy 15? Did you play it already on one of the consoles? Have you stopped playing it? Were you waiting for the obviously superior PC Master Race version? Have you tried the benchmark? Have you played the playable demo? Are you upgrading your hardware? What's the deal? Let me know all that good stuff in the comments section below. Remember, Cindy is Bay. Hit the subscribe button and I will see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.